Understanding the subtle signs that a man truly likes you can often feel like trying to decode a secret language. Many women struggle to distinguish between casual interest and genuine affection, especially when men don't always express their emotions openly. Unlike women, men often communicate their feelings through actions, behaviors, and small gestures rather than overt words. This means that if you're paying attention, there are countless little signals that can reveal the depth of his feelings, even when he's trying to play it cool. Recognizing these signs isn't about reading too much into normal behavior. It's about noticing patterns that consistently demonstrate interest, care, and emotional investment. A man who genuinely likes you will prioritize your presence, pay attention to your thoughts, and show concern for your happiness in ways that go beyond surface-level attraction. He doesn't just admire your appearance. He notices your personality, your moods, and even the little details that make you unique. These actions are often subtle but telling, ranging from remembering your favorite coffee order to initiating conversations or including you in his future plans. Over time, these gestures create a clear pattern that distinguishes casual friendliness from real romantic interest. It's also important to understand that these signs are often expressed unconsciously. Men may not realize that their behavior, like light touches, teasing, or mirroring your movements, communicates attraction. Similarly, the way he supports your goals, checks in on your well-being, or introduces you to his inner circle can all be reflections of genuine affection. Paying attention to these behaviors can help you gauge the authenticity of his feelings and prevent confusion or misinterpretation. This guide will break down 15 powerful signs that a man really likes you more than you think. From the way he remembers small details about your life to the subtle ways he shows concern, initiates conversations, and includes you in his world, each sign highlights a different aspect of genuine interest. Whether you're just starting to get to know someone or have been dating for a while, these insights can help you recognize the depth of his feelings. By the end, you'll be able to identify consistent patterns of affection, understand the emotional investment behind his actions, and gain clarity about his intentions. Understanding these signs empowers you to navigate relationships with confidence, avoid misunderstandings, and build a connection with someone who truly values and cares for you. Relationships thrive on mutual understanding and awareness, and recognizing authentic interest is the first step toward fostering a meaningful, lasting bond. 1. He remembers the small details about you. When a man truly likes you, he doesn't just focus on the obvious things like your appearance or major life events. Instead, he pays attention to the little things, your favorite coffee order, the song you mentioned in passing, or even the way you like your workspace organized. These small details matter because they show he's genuinely listening and mentally noting what makes you unique. It goes beyond casual memory. It's a reflection of emotional investment. For example, if you casually say you enjoy a certain type of dessert, and later he surprises you with it, that act speaks volumes about his feelings. Men who care deeply also remember your moods and preferences. They might notice when something seems off in your behavior or tone and check in with you subtly. This attentiveness creates a sense of being valued, understood, and seen. When someone remembers the little things, it's a signal that they are mentally prioritizing you in their daily life. Over time, this habit of recalling small details can become a pattern that distinguishes someone who is truly interested from someone who is merely friendly or polite. Genuine attention to detail isn't just about memory. It's about showing you matter in both obvious and subtle ways. So if he consistently recalls the small things you've said or done, it's a strong indication of genuine affection and interest. 2. He makes time for you no matter how busy he is. A man who really likes you will make your presence a priority, even amidst a hectic schedule. Life is full of responsibilities, work deadlines, family obligations, social commitments. But someone who values you will carve out time intentionally. It's not just about convenience, it's about choice. When he actively schedules moments to talk, meet, or spend quality time together, it reflects his commitment and emotional investment. You might notice he adjusts his plans or sacrifices certain activities just to be with you. This effort isn't always grandiose, It can be as simple as sending a thoughtful text during a busy day or finding a weekend to go on a walk together. The key is consistency. Occasional time spent might be polite, but consistent effort, even when life is demanding, signals genuine care. Making time also shows respect for your needs and priorities. A man who likes you understands that your connection deserves attention, and he won't let excuses stand in the way. Over time, these small but meaningful gestures accumulate, creating a strong foundation of trust and intimacy. In essence, his willingness to make time demonstrates that you are significant to him and that your happiness is important enough to work around the challenges of everyday life. 3. He finds excuses to touch you lightly. Physical touch is a powerful indicator of emotional connection, and when a man likes you, he often seeks subtle, non-intrusive ways to establish closeness. This isn't about overwhelming or inappropriate contact. It's about small, intentional gestures that convey warmth and affection. For example, he might lightly brush your arm while laughing, guide you gently through a doorway, or place a hand on your shoulder during conversation. These touches are deliberate. They create a sense of intimacy without verbalizing feelings outright. Touch triggers emotional responses in the brain, releasing oxytocin, which strengthens bonding and trust. A man who is careful with his touch demonstrates awareness of boundaries while still expressing interest. Over time, these repeated gestures communicate familiarity, comfort, and attraction. Importantly, this kind of touch often occurs in moments where he feels a strong emotional connection or wants to gauge your response. If he notices you respond positively, he may naturally seek similar opportunities, showing attentiveness to your comfort and engagement. These small touches can become a language of their own, expressing what words sometimes cannot. In essence, finding excuses to touch you lightly reflects his subconscious desire for closeness and emotional connection, signaling genuine romantic interest in subtle yet impactful ways. 4. He compliments you sincerely, not just your looks. A man who genuinely likes you doesn't limit his compliments to superficial things like appearance alone. While noticing your beauty is natural, he will also acknowledge your personality, intelligence, talents, and the way you make people feel. Sincere compliments are thoughtful and specific, reflecting genuine attention. For instance, he might say, "I admire how confident you were in that meeting," or "Your sense of humor always makes my day." These aren't generic remarks. They show he notices your unique qualities and values them. Men who truly care often compliment you in subtle ways, weaving praise into everyday conversations rather than making it feel forced or performative. It's a sign that he sees beyond the surface and appreciates your deeper qualities, which also communicates respect. Consistency matters too. If he frequently acknowledges your efforts, achievements, or quirks, it reflects authentic admiration and emotional investment. These compliments can make you feel understood, valued, and emotionally connected, strengthening the bond between you. Importantly, sincerity is key. A man who truly likes you will avoid empty flattery and instead focus on what genuinely resonates with him about you. 5. He listens to you attentively and remembers what you say. When a man is genuinely interested, he doesn't just hear your words, he actively listens. He engages in the conversation, asks follow-up questions, and reflects on what you share later, showing that your thoughts and feelings matter to him. This attentiveness goes beyond polite conversation. It's an emotional investment. For example, if you mention a goal, worry, or dream, he may check in on it later, demonstrating that he remembers and cares about your experiences. Active listening also shows respect and empathy. He pays attention to your tone, body language, and unspoken emotions, making you feel truly understood. Over time, this behavior becomes a pattern, signaling his genuine interest in your well-being and life. Men who like you often respond thoughtfully, offering advice, support, or encouragement without being overbearing. This combination of attention, memory, and thoughtful response communicates that he prioritizes you mentally and emotionally, creating trust and intimacy. 6. He gets nervous or shy around you sometimes. Even confident men can show vulnerability when they like someone, often in the form of nervousness or shyness. This might appear as stumbling over words, fidgeting, or subtle changes in behavior when you're around. These reactions occur because he cares about the impression he makes and wants you to like him. Nervousness can be expressed in small ways: checking his clothes, laughing awkwardly, or pausing before speaking. It signals emotional investment, as is aware of your presence and values your opinion. Shyness or mild anxiety isn't a flaw. It's a natural response when someone feels attracted and vulnerable. Over time, these behaviors often come with warmth, attentiveness, and increased effort to connect with you. Recognizing these signs can help you understand his genuine feelings, as they reflect authentic emotions rather than casual or superficial interest. 7. He initiates conversations frequently. One of the clearest signs a man likes you is his consistent effort to start conversations. He doesn't wait for you to reach out first. Instead, he finds ways to communicate with you regularly. This isn't limited to texting or messaging. It can be in-person chats, phone calls, or even playful social media interactions. Initiating conversation shows that you're on his mind and that he values your presence in his life. He might ask about your day, share interesting things he came across, or simply check in to make sure you're okay. Men who are genuinely interested often remember topics you've discussed previously and bring them up again, showing attentiveness and care. Frequent communication also reflects emotional investment. He wants to build connection and maintain a bond, even if it's just small, daily interactions. Over time, these repeated efforts demonstrate that your relationship is a priority to him, not just a casual acquaintance. Initiating conversations also allows him to gauge your responses and comfort level, helping him adjust his approach naturally. In essence, his proactive effort to connect communicates genuine interest, care, and a desire to be part of your life consistently. 8. He teases you playfully. Playful teasing is a subtle but strong indicator that a man likes you. Unlike mean-spirited jokes, his teasing is light-hearted, fun, and often designed to make you smile or laugh. It reflects comfort, familiarity, and a desire to create shared moments of joy. When he teases you, he's showing that he enjoys interacting with you and is confident enough to engage in a playful dynamic. This behavior often comes with smiles, laughter, and gentle nudges that build chemistry without crossing boundaries. Playful teasing also creates a unique connection, signaling that he's invested enough to engage emotionally without taking everything seriously. It's a form of flirting that communicates interest without direct words. Over time, these small, fun interactions can deepen attraction and create a sense of intimacy. Importantly, men who genuinely like you will observe your reactions carefully. If you enjoy the teasing, he continues. If you seem uncomfortable, he adjusts. This shows attentiveness and respect alongside affection. In short, playful teasing is a light, enjoyable way of expressing interest and emotional closeness, giving you subtle hints of his feelings. 9. He shows genuine concern for your well-being. A man who likes you will care about your happiness, health, and emotional state. This concern goes beyond superficial questions. He notices changes in your mood, asks how you're coping with challenges, and offers support when needed. Genuine concern is proactive. He may suggest ways to help, check on you after a tough day, or provide comfort during stressful times. This behavior demonstrates empathy and emotional investment, signaling that he values you deeply. When he expresses care, it's not performative. He takes action in small but meaningful ways, like offering help, sending encouraging messages, or making sure you're safe. Men who truly like someone prioritize their partner's well-being and consistently show interest in their feelings and experiences. Over time, these gestures build trust, connection, and a sense of security in the relationship. Observing his concern can reveal the depth of his feelings, as someone who isn't genuinely invested is unlikely to pay such consistent attention. In essence, genuine concern reflects a heartfelt desire for your happiness and signals that he sees your well-being as important to him, making it a strong indicator of romantic interest. 10. He introduces you to his close friends or family. When a man truly likes you, he wants the important people in his life to know you. Introducing you to his close friends or family is a significant step. It shows that he values your presence enough to integrate you into his personal world. This gesture signals trust, commitment, and a desire for deeper connection. Friends and family are often his inner circle, the people whose opinions he respects, and letting you in demonstrates that he considers you important and trustworthy. It's more than a casual introduction. It's a declaration of inclusion, showing he's proud of you and wants you to be part of his life. How he introduces you can also reveal his feelings. If he's enthusiastic, shares your accomplishments, or highlights your personality, it reflects genuine admiration and affection. Even if the setting is casual, the act itself carries weight. It's about acknowledgement and acceptance. Men who are not genuinely interested often keep relationships separate from their personal lives, so this step is a clear signal of investment. Over time, involving you with his circle helps build stronger bonds, mutual respect, and emotional intimacy, making it one of the most telling signs of romantic interest. 11. He goes out of his way to make you happy. A man who likes you will put in effort to bring joy into your life. This doesn't mean grand gestures every day, but consistent, thoughtful actions that show he's thinking about your happiness. It could be as simple as bringing your favorite snack, remembering a special day, or helping you with something challenging. The effort demonstrates attentiveness and emotional investment. He notices your likes, dislikes, and needs, and takes action to meet them, even if it requires time, energy, or minor sacrifices. Genuine efforts to make you happy stem from care, not obligation. Men who are indifferent or casual in their feelings rarely prioritize these small acts. Over time, these gestures accumulate and create a sense of being valued and loved. His willingness to go out of his way also reflects patience, thoughtfulness, and a desire to see you smile, which is a strong indicator of deep interest. By consistently investing in your happiness, he signals that your joy is meaningful to him and that he envisions a positive, connected relationship with you. 12. He mirrors your movements or body language. Mirroring is an unconscious behavior that occurs when someone feels connected to you. When a man likes you, he often subtly imitates your gestures, posture, or tone. For instance, if you lean forward while speaking, he might do the same. If you laugh, he laughs in a similar rhythm. This behavior stems from empathy and attraction. It's a nonverbal way of building rapport and signaling closeness. Mirroring creates a sense of harmony and connection, often making interactions feel more comfortable and natural. It's rarely deliberate, which is why it's such a reliable indicator of interest. Men who mirror your body language are subconsciously signaling that they are attuned to you and invested in creating emotional alignment. Over time, consistent mirroring can indicate a growing bond and mutual attraction. It reflects both attentiveness and a desire to be in sync with you, reinforcing a sense of intimacy without words. When combined with other signs like attention, concern, and playful interaction, mirroring strongly suggests genuine romantic interest. 13. He talks about the future and includes you in it. A man who truly likes you often envisions a future that involves you. He doesn't just talk about abstract plans or personal goals. He naturally weaves you into his dreams and upcoming life events. This can be subtle, like discussing trips, holidays, or experiences he'd like to share with you, or more significant, like conversations about living arrangements, career decisions, or long-term life goals. Including you in these discussions shows that he values your presence, sees compatibility, and is emotionally invested in building something lasting. It's a sign of trust and openness, as is willing to share his plans and consider your opinions in shaping them. Men who are indifferent or casual in their feelings rarely imagine you as part of their future. They focus on the present or keep conversations superficial. When he naturally includes you in his future, it indicates that he's serious about the relationship, values your partnership, and envisions a life together. Over time, this behavior fosters emotional security, strengthens connection, and demonstrates that his interest in you goes beyond temporary attraction. 14. He supports your dreams and ambitions. A man who genuinely likes you will actively support your goals, ambitions, and personal growth. He doesn't feel threatened by your success. Instead, he celebrates it, encourages you, and may even offer help or advice when appropriate. Supporting your dreams reflects emotional maturity, respect, and a desire for your happiness. He listens when you talk about your aspirations, motivates you when you face setbacks, and takes pride in your achievements. This behavior shows that he sees you as an equal partner and genuinely cares about your personal fulfillment. Men who are indifferent may ignore your ambitions or subtly discourage them, as they feel threatened by your independence. In contrast, a supportive partner invests emotionally in your growth, seeing your success as a shared joy. Over time, this consistent encouragement strengthens trust, deepens intimacy, and reveals the depth of his feelings. Genuine support is one of the most reliable indicators that a man values you and is invested in a meaningful, long-term connection. 15. He gets jealous, subtly, when others show interest in you. Jealousy, when expressed subtly, can indicate that a man deeply values his connection with you. He may not act possessively or aggressively, but small signs, like slight discomfort, protective behavior, or increased attention when someone else shows interest, reveal emotional investment. Subtle jealousy shows that he cares about your attention and is aware of your interactions with others. It's a natural response when feelings run deeper than casual attraction. Importantly, healthy jealousy is measured. It reflects care and attachment rather than control. Men who truly like you are attentive to your interactions without overstepping boundaries, often using these moments to reinforce their presence and connection. Over time, these subtle reactions, combined with consistent effort, attentiveness, and emotional support, highlight genuine romantic interest. Recognizing these cues can help you understand his feelings and gauge the depth of his affection.